Here are 7 things you didn't know about Hawk Tuah Girl, ranked from the least interesting to the most fascinating. Get ready to have your mind blown. Did you know that Hawk Tuah Girl is getting famous all over the USA? She's been invited to lots of different podcasts. People love talking to her because she has such an interesting story. Even the Joe Rogan Podcast, one of the biggest podcasts in the world, mentioned her. They even watched one of her videos in one of Joe Rogan's latest episodes.
You gotta give him that Hawk Tuah and spit on that thing. You do.
You get me? You get me? I wonder what.
Look at her laughing.
Yeah,
she's laughing so hard.
I wonder if her dad's like, what the fuck?
You got a Hawk Tuah spit on that thing, girl.
Yo,
it's massive.
Have you seen
right?
that famous now?
That girl, one video. Have you seen it, Brian?
Yeah.
One girl gets interviewed, and it's just. I love moments like that where one weird video, it's so funny that the whole world sees.
She's the most famous person on the planet right now.
Especially the way she says it, like that
It's
lady.
so good.
She's not pretending.
She said like she passed, like she got a certificate.
She's not posing. That lady's a black belt spitting on dicks.
I wouldn't be that into a girl going.
I would be into her.
Yeah,
The way with her
cool.
enthusiasm, yeah, you would.
There's
if
some
she
real
did
passion there.
But if you
yeah.
That's a huge deal, but that's not all. She was invited by Zach Bryan to come on stage and perform with him in Nashville. Zach Bryan is a super popular singer, and getting to perform with him is a big honor. Can you imagine standing on stage with all those people watching? It must have been amazing. And guess what? She was also partying with NBA player Shaquille O'Neal, who is really, really famous. Shaq, as people call him, is not just a basketball player, but also a big personality. People love him, and he chose to hang out with Hawk Tuah Girl last week. It's so cool to see someone young and hardworking like her getting to meet and hang out with such famous people. Hawk Tuah Girl is really going places. She's not just staying in one spot. She's moving around, meeting new people, and having lots of exciting adventures. Whether it's talking on big podcasts, performing on stage, or partying with famous athletes, she's doing it all. She shows us that if you work hard and stay true to yourself, amazing things can happen. She's a real inspiration, proving that you can be from anywhere and still make a big impact. Keep an eye on Hawk Tuah Girl because she's just getting started. Did you know that Hawk Tuah Girl played a fun game on a podcast? They asked her to choose between saying Hawk Tuah or no for different people. It was like a game to see who she likes or not. Here's how it went. First, they asked about Zach Bryan. She said, I love you, but H. That was funny. Next, they mentioned Antonio Brown. She didn't know who he was, so she said, I might have to say no. Then came Morgan Wallen. She quickly said, Hawk Tuah too for sure. She really likes him. When they asked about Dave Portnoy, she was confused at first, but then said, I'll give him a Hawk Tuah. For Donald Trump, she said, absolutely not. It's a no for me. Jake Paul got a hawk from her. She wasn't too sure about him. When they asked about Josh Richards, she said, he's getting a hawk. She thinks his girlfriend is really hot too. Finally, they asked about Jacob Borey. She gave him a big Hawk Tuah. This game was a fun way to see what Hawk Tuah Girl thinks about different people. She showed her funny and honest side, making everyone laugh. She's more than just a viral video star. She's got a great personality too. Keep watching her because she always has something interesting to share. Did you know that most people on the internet think Hawk Tuah Girl is a teacher? Well, guess what? She's not. It's kind of funny because she actually works in a spring factory. Yep, she makes those twisty, bouncy metal things that go in toys, machines, and even cars. It's pretty cool, right? Now, here's another surprising thing. Hawk Tuah Girl is only 21 years old. That's right, she's super young. A lot of people think she's older because of how smart and mature she seems, but she's just like many young adults, trying to make her way in the world and doing a great job at it. Working in a factory isn't easy, but she handles it like a pro. She works hard every day, making sure the springs are perfect. It's not a job most people think about, but it's really important. Without those springs, a lot of things we use every day wouldn't work right. So next time you see Hawk Tuah Girl online, remember there's more to her story than what you might think. She's not a teacher, but she's teaching us all something important. You can be young, work hard, and still be awesome. She's proof that you don't have to fit into the box people put you in. You can do your own thing and surprise everyone. Hawk Tuah Girl is really inspiring, showing us that no matter how young you are, you can still make a big difference. Did you know that night after Hawk Tuah Girl video got posted, it got a ton of views? It was like everyone on the internet was watching it. Because of that, a bunch of professional people reached out to her. They wanted to help her and become her management team. She thought it was a great idea and accepted their help. Now she has a whole team behind her, ready to take her to the next level. They help her planning her videos, manage her schedule, and make sure she's always on track. But that's not all. One guy from her hometown also approached her with a cool idea. He asked if he could make and sell merch about Hawk Tuah Girl and split the money with her. She thought it was awesome them and said yes. So now you can get cool stuff like t-shirts and hats with Hawk Tuah Girl on them. Having a management team and selling merch means Hawk Tuah Girl is becoming even more famous and successful. She's getting lots of support from people who believe in her and want to help her shine even brighter. It's amazing to see how far she's come and how many people are excited to be a part of her journey. Hawk Tuah Girl is truly inspiring, showing us that with the right support, you can achieve great things. Keep an eye on her because she's just getting started. Did you know that before Hawk Tuah Girl's viral TikTok video, she had deleted all her social media? She thought social media was very toxic and decided it was better for her to stay away from it. So about 6 months before that TikTok blew up, she erased everything. No more Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. She wanted a break from all the negativity. Then, one night, her TikTok video went viral. It was like everyone on the internet was watching it. People got really curious and started searching for her online. They wanted to know more about this amazing girl, but guess what? They couldn't find anything because she had already deleted all her social media. It was like she disappeared from the internet. This made her even more mysterious and interesting to people. Everyone wanted to know who Hawk Tuah Girl was, but there was nothing to find. It's funny how trying to avoid the spotlight ended up making her even more famous. Her decision to stay away from social media showed that you don't always need to be online to make a big impact. Hawk Tuah Girl is a great example of staying true to yourself, even when everyone else is doing something different. So remember, sometimes taking a step back can lead to something amazing. Did you know that Hawk Tuah Girl's real name is Haley? And guess what? Her dad isn't a preacher. Some people got confused because of the video, but it's just a funny misunderstanding. When Haley's dad first saw the video, he felt a bit embarrassed. He didn't like seeing his daughter like that, but he knew she was just having fun and didn't mean anything serious. Haley was a little drunk in the video, and sometimes people say silly things like she had a bit too much to drink. Her dad understood that and didn't take it to heart. Haley and her dad have a good relationship, and he supports her even when things get a bit crazy. He knows that deep down, she's a good person and didn't mean to embarrass anyone. This just shows that even when things look bad, family sticks together and understands each other. So remember, Hawk Tuah Girl is just Haley, a regular girl who sometimes makes funny videos. Her dad might have been embarrassed at first, but he knows his daughter didn't mean any harm. It's just another part of her interesting story. Did you know that Hawk Tuah Girl has big plans for the future? When she was on a podcast, someone asked her what she wants to do next. Her answer was super exciting. She said, "I want to take over social media." She's not stopping there. She wants to start her own show and a YouTube channel. But wait, there's more. She wants to bring her best friend along for the journey. Imagine having your best friend with you while you're doing something amazing. That's what Hawk Tuah Girl wants to do. She knows it will be more fun and special with her friend by her side. Starting a show and a YouTube channel means we'll get to see a lot more of her. She's full of ideas and energy, and she's ready to share them with the world. Having her best friend with her will make it even better. They can share stories, laugh together, and make awesome content for everyone to watch. Hawk Tuah Girl is ready to take the next step and show everyone what she can do. She's not just staying where she is, she's dreaming big and making plans. With her best friend by her side, there's no limit to what they can achieve together. So get ready, because Hawk Tuah Girl is about to take over social media in a big way.